Hi, I had to pop in and just say, excuse the angle. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Excuse my face and dark circles and all of it. Just focus on the topic. That's the main thing. Because I really hated how the outcome of the video was and the lightings. But again, the topic is the main hero here. So, yeah, excuse me for whatever lighting and all that. Hope you like the video. Hi everyone, or rather, good morning everyone. Um, this is me, Nida from Sweden. It's been a while since I posted. I started this channel basically for myself and maybe people would get anything out of it, especially the ones suffering from depression or have a family member suffering from depression. And when it comes to your mental health, a lot of things comes to count. It's just endless, and that's the reason why I wanted to address a very rather a difficult topic, something maybe not a lot of people talk about. There was a wave where people were hashtagging Me Too. For those who don't know what Me Too means, it is when you get sexually abused, assaulted, or raped. Basic. There are different stages. So abused, assaulted, raped, something that has been done to you without your consent. During this wave, I wrote as well Me Too, hashtag Me Too, because it's not like I have been raped. Thank God. Touch wood. I've been away from that evil event. But what I wanted to talk mainly about was the thing is, I had the privilege to work as a teacher for almost 2 years, and there I was introduced with which in Sweden or in Swedish we call stopp, det är min kropp, meaning stop, this is my body, that you're giving out. And this is it's a short sentence that is easy to teach to the kids. So we made dolls, and then on the doll we wrote a big stop. We taught the kids which parts of the body are private, that no one should be touching unless it's a doctor who is examining you, or when your family, an adult from your family is with you, or if your parent, I wouldn't say touch, but if there is something that has to be done, then yeah. But even then, even when it comes to your parents, it has to be with your consent. And this is very important to teach the kids, because you don't have to be raped to get mentally damaged. You can get not equally, those people who have gone through brutal, I cannot match up to that. I am not trying to degrade their pain at all, so please don't take me wrong. This can easily go wrong. What I'm talking more about is kids. What the interesting part is that a lot of kids, maybe most of the kids who have been sexually abused, sexually assaulted, there is a family member like your uncle or your family friend or something like that, because then it's very easy, as a child you're like, oh, this is my father's friend, or this is my uncle, or this is my mother's brother, or this is my older cousin, and so on and so forth, or this is my teacher, or there could be many examples. um, and those things stays with you. Something similar, I won't go into details because it's a very sensitive matter. No, I wasn't raped, but I was damaged in a way by someone close to us, who was close to us, at the age of 11, which is still haunting me, and I'm 36. Also, when I was, I think, at 10 or 9 or 10, and we were living in Abu Dhabi, and we were supposed to get passport photos. At that time, usually it used to be a photographer who took the pictures for your passport. So we went there. At the time, I didn't realize I was a kid. Who know? I mean, especially at that era, I didn't know. Like, I went into a room, and then he wanted me to place my face. When they say look a bit right, look a bit left, yeah, you get the drill. But what was happening was he was touching my face more like this, rather than please shift your head to the left or shift your head to the right. It was more like, proper touching of the face. At that time, I couldn't come out from the room and say, oh, something wrong is happening. Like, because I was too young to even, I knew something wrong is happening, but I was too young to explain it, or put words to what just happened. So I just went from there. The picture was taken, and it's a small event. I understand. Again, I'm saying that I'm not comparing these kind of stuff to rape. That goes beyond. But even when it comes to rape, do you have a daughter, or do you have a sister, or you have someone at home that is young? You should start at a very, very young age to teach, to educate the child, be it girl or be it boy, even nowadays. Or I don't know about the old times. I won't talk about that then. But if the knowledge that I have, from that knowledge, I can say that boys at this today's time are not equally, but are prone to get sexually assaulted in a serious way, in an equal serious way as a girl or a woman could be assaulted. So this video was mainly bothering me, or this topic is something that has been bothering me a lot, because I come from, I hope I don't get backlash for this, but as a 11-year-old, or yeah, around 11, 12, I used to live in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, UAE, and you could literally, as an 11-year-old, I was fully developed at the age of 11, so I haven't gotten any taller or anything else. So I was, of course, I was younger, better skin. Well, not better skin, I had pimples. But coming back to the topic, I was, tall. I think I looked much older than my cousins. If I compare to my cousins, female cousins, we used to be at the same age, but I couldn't wear a short dress because, as I said, I was fully grown. And while the kids my same age went around in, Barbie doll dresses and all that, without having to wear leggings or something underneath, which made me more prone to be molested in crowded places. And I still remember the pinch that I got when I was in this festival. There were rides and all that, and I was very happy. I was with my cousins, they were same age as me, but I got, I was victim of that, assault. I didn't even realize who that was, and that person pinched me at a very private place. And now I know I'm, I have very few viewers, and I know most of them are the people whom I personally know. And still, I don't find any shame in it, because at that time I got disgusted by myself. But the reality was, I did not do anything wrong, nor did I provoke anything with my clothes. Not that it should matter, but it was even not even that I had provoking clothes on. So the main the main point of this video is, start very early. Teach your kids regarding private parts, and I mean both girls and boys, because it can be very difficult at the age of 12, 13, when you're not properly, some may be, but a lot of girls and boys may not be able to recognize what that the other person is doing. If that is wrong, it feels wrong. Like if someone is touching me like this, and that person is like my uncle or a stranger or something, it feels wrong. If I'm talking about the Nida who was like 10 years old, but I couldn't pinpoint why it feels so wrong. And why I'm taking up this today is that in a bus, I can't go into much details, but my daughter was assaulted, and she was assaulted, not to a very high level, but enough to make her feel extremely uncomfortable by this passenger. And this went on for 4 or 5 months. And one day it got to the point that she really understood that this is something wrong. This is not something that I'm just imagining. And we made we called the police, and they interviewed her, and asked her questions and all that. And after like a month, we get to know, we were like, okay, they will just leave it like that. But after a month, we get to know that she's called for an interview to tell her story again. And at the end of the story, the police tells my daughter, this was very brave of you to do. And the second thing is that there is another girl who is younger than my daughter, who's actually have described the same person, the same type of behavior, and on the same route that the bus takes. And now it has become so big that the case has been taken to the court. The guy has been recognized. Not the guy, sorry, it is a 50-plus man, has been recognized, and by speaking up, by not getting shy for something that happened, even though it wasn't rape or something like that, it was still something like, do not touch my body, it's my body. And I know it is a scary event, because we have got the court date and all that, and she has to talk again, and there are witnesses, and then there is another victim. So it is going to be a tough ride, but I always tell my daughter, first of all, you did right. No one has the right to touch you without your consent. Second, you don't know how crazy this person is, so you are saving other girls from going through the same trauma that you went. We are happy that we caught it quite early, but still, I think when she gets older, she will reflect back on it. Right now, we handled it in a way, and in a very, how do you say, we were very quick in our action, which hopefully made the process easy for her to digest. Of course, she has been damaged. There's a damage, mental damage, that okay, people can do like that as well. I wasn't brave enough to speak up. It took 4 months for my daughter to speak up, or to even understand what is going on is wrong. But talk to your kids, be there for them. If they tell you, even if it's the uncle, your own brother who's doing this to your kid, please do not ignore it. Talk to them, explain to them at a very early age that what private parts are, what, what can, and the main thing, I mean, put aside the private parts. This is my body. Without my consent, you're not consent. You're not supposed to touch me. Are you touching me? Then you are breaking the law. That's it. And if that's happening to you, tell your kid, come right away to me, and then you as a parent take the rest of the steps. So this was today's morning's topic, as I think it has a lot of to do with future mental health. I hope this gave you some insight, some tips or advice for just keep an eye open. Even if you have younger siblings, keep an eye open. Love you as usual, lots and lots, and I will see you in my next vlog. I don't know if I can call it vlog, but whatever it is, let's meet next time. Bye bye.